You learn something strange about people the older you get. It's not the lies that ruin relationships, it's the truths told too early. You think honesty will make you understood. You think openness will make you loved. But sometimes, the more you reveal, the less they see you. Because mystery is not deception, it's dignity. You don't need to explain your pain to be respected. You don't need to justify your silence to be understood. Abraham Lincoln understood this better than most. He was a man who carried the weight of a nation yet spoke less than he knew, and revealed less than he felt. He understood that power isn't in how loud you speak, it's in how deeply you listen. And when it comes to a woman, there are three things you must never say. Not out of fear, but out of wisdom. Because once spoken, they can't be taken back. And once lost, neither can the respect that followed them. Psychologically, silence is not absence. It's emotional control, the ability to sit with unexpressed truth without collapsing under it. You see, the male nervous system and the female nervous system are wired differently. A man's instinct seeks to fix and declare. A woman's instinct seeks to feel and observe. This is called cognitive polarity, where two minds connect not through similarity, but through balance. When a man reveals every insecurity, every regret, every emotional storm, he's not bonding. He's unloading. And the subconscious female mind doesn't interpret that as honesty. It reads it as instability. In Jungian psychology, this is known as shadow exposure. When you overexpose your internal shadows without context, the other person sees chaos instead of courage. Lincoln himself practiced what modern psychology calls emotional regulation, the art of not reacting from temporary emotions. He would often write letters in anger, then lock them away, never sending them, because he knew, once words leave your mouth, they no longer belong to your heart. They belong to someone else's memory. And memory, once damaged, rarely heals the same way again. So what happens when you tell her the wrong truths? You break the invisible thread of masculine stability, the one that says, "I am calm even in chaos." Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Is greater than, you have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. But when you confess every emotional fracture, every financial fear, every doubt about yourself, you surrender that power. You turn leadership into dependency, strength into sympathy, and sympathy, though kind, kills attraction. She begins to worry for you, not believe in you. She begins to mother you, not admire you. She begins to pull away, not out of cruelty, but out of instinct. Because trust and attraction live in different worlds. A man who over-explains himself loses both. And soon you realize, it wasn't her that lost interest. It was you who gave her no mystery left to feel. You gave your soul before you gave your strength. And no woman falls in love with a confession. She falls in love with consistency. So what are the three things you should never tell a woman if you wish to be respected, not pitied? 1. Never confess emotional chaos in the middle of it. Speak after you've processed, not while you're drowning. A man's calm presence gives her safety, not his panic. You can say, "I had a tough week, but I'm working through it," instead of, "I'm falling apart." The first shows leadership. The second shows collapse. 2. Never reveal deep resentment toward others. When you constantly speak about how people wronged you, she subconsciously wonders how you'll speak about her one day. Quiet dignity is louder than bitterness. Lincoln lost many allies, yet he never turned revenge into words. 3. Never tell her your entire plan before it's real. Dreams lose energy when over-explained. A woman feels safer in the proof of your progress than in the poetry of your intention. Let your actions finish your sentence. You'll notice something about truly grounded men. They don't interrupt silence with justification. They pause before responding. They listen longer than they talk. They don't correct misunderstandings, they let truth reveal itself over time. In relationships, they reveal affection, slowly, deliberately. They let curiosity grow, not desperation. And when conflict comes, They don't rush to win. They let composure win for them. These men understand that being understood is not the goal. Being respected in silence is, because silence, when mastered, becomes presence. And presence is what women truly remember. Here's the truth, my friend. You don't need to hide who you are. You just need to protect how much of it the world gets to see. Lincoln once said, "Is greater than, I am a slow walker, but I never walk back." That's the essence of wisdom. Move slowly, speak rarely, but when you do, never retreat from your words. Silence is not distance, it's depth. The quiet. Man is not empty, he's full of unspoken observation. And the one who can sit in silence, without the need to explain himself, is the one who truly understands power. So from today, don't tell her every fear. Don't justify every dream. And don't explain every emotion. Instead, live them. Let her see the result, not the rehearsal. Let her feel your calm, not your confusion. Because the strongest voice in any relationship is not spoken through words, but through consistency, restraint, and self-mastery. If this message found you today, then maybe you were meant to hear it. Because somewhere deep down, you already know. The man who learns to protect his silence never loses his power.